Main features in IRS rotary type point machine. The IRS electric point machine is a high thrust and rotary type having 2 lock slides and 2 detection slides for independent locking and detection of switches. It has a thrust of 700 kg and can operate all types of turnouts. It works on 110 volts DC. IRS rotary type point machine meets IRS S24 standards. Rotary type point machine consists of the following parts: housing, transmission assembly, contact assembly, electric motor, reduction gearbox, point throw slide, point lock slides, point detector slides, crank handle cutout switch, crank handle. Views: top view, isometric view 1, isometric view 2. Move the mouse over point machine and click the part for more information. Housing. The housing encloses the point machine and is made of cast iron base with a lockable sheet metal cover fitted with rubber gasket for weatherproofing. The base also provides mounting for point machine assembly. Of the following parts: drive disc, segmental lock pawl, pinion, main gear rim, lift out disc, control disc. The main gear rim and friction clutch assembly drives the drive disc. The drive disc is moved by the clutch spring locking plate left hand and right hand, which transmit rotary motion to the main shaft. It has 2 stud pins for holding the locking member that help to lock the control rim with the drive disc. The transmission assembly is mounted inside the main cast iron body with bush bearings at its ends. Thus, the shaft gets its rotary motion from the main gear rim. Locks the point switch lock slide and point throw slide. The segmental lock pawl is normally engaged in the circular lock notches of the point throw rod and switch lock slides. The pinion has 6 teeth which are allowed to engage the rack of throw rod, having 5 teeth in the middle, during operation after unlocking, for transmitting a linear stroke of 143 mm to throw the point. The main gear rim has 92 teeth and is directly meshed to the motor pinion, having 12 teeth. It gets the rotary motion from the motor and is restricted to 270 degrees. The gear rim transmits the rotary motion to its center shaft through spring-loaded friction clutch, which in turn imparts a maximum of 143 mm linear motion to the throw rod. The lift-out disc is placed between gear rim and control rim and used to actuate the detection and control contacts. It is having a smooth cam 158 mm at its periphery, in which the detection contact actuating pin roller A is allowed to drop when the point is fully locked in normal or reverse position. Similarly, the roller A is pushed upwards once the lift-out disc starts its motion for unlocking of the point. The motion of the main gear rim is first transmitted only to this disc. The control disc is used to lock the detector and control contact actuating the pin roller A in its home. For this purpose, a small cam arrangement is provided in its periphery for 120 mm and the moving roller A is allowed to drop into this cam at the end of the rotary motion. The design of the cam is such that it cannot actuate the roller upwards, but it locks the roller and gives more reliability to the detection contacts. Control disc gets its movement from driving disc pins through locking member to control disc pins. Inside the main gears of the following parts: slip ring, compression spring assembly. The compression spring assembly is inserted in the slip ring. The complete assembly is fitted inside the main gear rim and held in position by means of left hand and right hand spring locking plates. The spring load on the top slip ring can be increased or decreased by tightening or loosening the adjustable bolt provided in its assembly, and this increases or decreases the frictional load on the main gear rim. Since it is pre-adjusted by the manufacturer, there is no need to adjust at site.